Hello and welcome to Lecture 2. In this lecture, you're going to learn about how to write tags in HTML. You will also learn about how to add attributes to individual tags in HTML and how you can assign values to these attributes. First of all, HTML is based on tags, and it is the tags in HTML that instruct a browser to display your content on a web page. Tags in HTML usually come in pairs. That is the opening tag and the closing tag. And together these two tags form a container. And a container's job is to format your content, whether text, graphics, or media, and display it on a web page. The opening tag starts with a left angle bracket, followed by the element name. Element name is the particular element that you're working on, which could be a paragraph element. If you're trying to create a paragraph, it could be a table element if you're trying to create a table on the page. And after you type in the element name, you finally put in the right angle bracket. On the other hand, the closing tag starts with a left angle bracket, followed by the /, and then the element name. And finally, you put in the right angle bracket. The / in the closing tag is what distinguishes it from the opening tag. Okay, now let's take an example of a container. For instance, if you wanted to create a paragraph on your web page, in that case you would start the paragraph with the opening paragraph tag, which contains the element P, that is the letter P you see here, and you enclose it inside the left angle bracket and the right angle bracket. After the opening paragraph tag, you type in the actual text. That is the paragraph you want to type in. After you finish typing in the paragraph, you close the paragraph container using the closing paragraph tag. And always make sure to put in a / in the closing tag, right before the element name and right after the left angle bracket. And a lot of times you may want to specify additional formatting for text, graphics, or media that you put on your web page. In that case, in HTML, you simply add an attribute to the opening tag of that particular container. For instance, in the previous example, you saw how we created a paragraph using a paragraph container. And let's say you wanted to align that paragraph either left, centered, right, or justified. In order to do that, all you're going to do is to add the attribute align to the opening tag of the paragraph container. Once you add the attribute align, you need to specify its value. That is whether you want to align the paragraph either left, right, centered, or justified. In HTML, you do that by typing in the equal sign after the attribute, and then typing in the actual value. As you can see, we have typed in the value as left. But one thing you always have to make sure is to enclose the attribute value within the double quotes.